Turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. MVP's turn to pick.
Timber saw.
Dire team pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dota Pit Season 5. I'm Lysa, joining you guys for a bo3 broadcast. It's the last night, but we are going to have some really hyped Dota coming in as we have two of the arguably right now, Faceless versus MVP. I am very excited to cast this game. I have been, Singaporean. I have heard about Team Faceless formation a while back, Team Ren, we have our doubts, Singapore teams, we've always had those same issues. Teams always had that issue staying together, but then, you kind of have a bunch of friends together with a mix of foreign talent. Three friends have made a promise to you have your reservations, but then, they start performing well. Went undefeated in Boston. In the Boston Qualifiers, earned their
Dire team ban.
major and Boston. MVP Phoenix, on the other hand, people had their doubts. Why would Volvo invite them? They have not been doing well, blah 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 blah. But they did recently beat the other team directly invited. Well, 2-0 actually. Team Execration, they did beat them 2-0 just not too long ago. And that was their latest match. Yeah, they have been a little bit on ever since some of their best guys got to secret, but it's still not worst case for them. They still got some good ones. They got Ryzen, they got QO, they got Febby, they got Dubu. Some of these guys I've been casting ever since their formation in the Nexon League, I think. Oh, big old memories. But yeah, what I'm really excited to actually do is watch Face person, not watch the highlights, not watch the VOD after, but watch them play firsthand, see how they execute it. Got some heroes that they just know how to play that their opponents don't, like the Undying that M decide to take out here, but still like to go for that Warlock. They like to Faceless Void. So I'm excited to see what they'll do here. They have Nixas and Rubik as the first two. A lot of Chinese teams have been going to this Rubik one, have been going to Coddle as well. They have kind of felt that the Coddle does more as a Night Stalker kind of thing. They have that Keeper vision, that's what Night Stalker used to do, but it's a little more clunky to run. It really relies on you making the night ganks work in order to find the levels and the farm. Getting the Aghanim Scepter, not the easiest way to get there. Keeper of the
5 seconds.
Stack up those camps. He has to illuminate back into the farm game. Get that net worth on the board. Get that Aghanims, and get that daytime vision for his buddies. Have that permanent blinding levels to really synergize well with Mana Leak, and that permanent recall as well has a lot of strategies that involve retting, so opens up a lot of doors for you to try out new things, and also makes Timbersaw a happy and will not be leaked this game. So Juggernaut, another very standard pick, a little bit on the light on the mana side, so Keeper is going to keep that well topped up, and Timbersaw is going to enjoy that mana as well, pushing for the lanes. And of course, a natural counter to this Juggernaut is the take him out right off the bat, don't even chance it. And I really like this Faceless, it's a very preemptive pick. Usually you only see it come out in response to heavy heal lineups, and most of the time Tusker and Alchemist. But Juggernaut is one of those guys that does rely on that healing push going, and Ancient Apparition can really mess with heroes. Ancient Apparition also messes with a lot of those BKB lifesteal kind of heroes. Heroes like PA come to mind, Gyrocopter back in the old times to mind. And yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of those heroes that may bite them in the ass, you know, so to speak. But it's also a hero that has a lot of powerful teams. A lot of teams max, they have fairy fires, they have magic stick. All those things get nullified as well. You know, AA is often, oh yeah, hard counter the Alchemist, hard counter. But it can be a strong hero on its own. And dealing against any in a normal team fight, you land that Ice Blast is a big deal. You know, you make them 10% less tanky. You have that magic amplification, the early game chilling touch. There's even cold feet for some good old down with the Rubik as well. So overall, not too bad. You can actually have that global gank as well, and just have that AA blast them with it. Get something done here. So overall, looks like MVP are looking to put on the pressure here. They take Jakiro as their fourth pick. Want that support to just melt those towers, along with the Juggernaut. Have that Timbersaw always in front line, just threatening the opposition, threatening the farm. But Nick's Assassin is quite as strong. That Timbersaw stop him in his tracks with a spike, mana burn him, really make him miserable. Talk about as well the little B guy, Black, getting his own. Well, I had not seen a burning anti-mage in a while, but now we'll get to see a black anti-mage. Definitely excited for that one. PA actually going to be removed as well. Why? A lot of the Chinese players, you know, when I was at TI, you know, I've heard that Chinese players did actually consider PA as a other counters anti-mage because of how mobile she is and how bursty, able to take out that anti-mage before he gets out with the blade. Crits could take him out, and of course you have that Juggernaut that could have potentially been in role. So Faceless, they're not so sure about where the Jug is going yet until the Slaughter's picked, so they had to ban that PA just to be a little bit safe. You know, PA just a little bit too, not too good, but a little bit too flexible now as well, being able to put in that support role, you know, just have the dagger spam come out, have her in the carry role, even in the mid role some. So we have to watch out for that. But Slaughter coming out, I like this hero pick. Soften up that anti more, track out that Nyx Assassin, and blow up weak supports like Rubik and Ancient Apparition. Definitely going to be a great game. Rough game for the Faceless supports, and you know, we talking about Faceless undefeated at Boston Major, but they did lose their win streak to, I think, RRQ if I'm not wrong, earlier this week or last week, and recently they did drop one game to Manila. But still a pretty clean record here, and I don't know, what's the last pick gonna be? Maybe to go back to that famous Warlock of theirs, but no, they're going for a sticker. Gonna have that laser, that blind, and of course that anti-push that, well, I really think they do in case have themselves quite the battering ram coming their way, so they have in any phase. It is going to be very crucial, it's going to be very fragile. They can't afford to be very casual about it. They caught one at times at the wrong time. Jakiro hits level 4, level 5, and then suddenly your towers are melting fast. Juggernaut's getting his net worth up. The thing about losing early towers is the Sada is going to be able to get I do think the Timbersaw should be having a moderately bad time against the Tinker. I'm not really sure how that matchup goes. Not very often. That I think Tinker has the advantage here. I think almost has the advantage here, unless someone messes with the Tinker. Otherwise, Q is going to have to play a little bit more careful. I expect the Tinker to go points. Yeah, so I'm going to try and burst him down. And my Dota, oh, okay, I split. Scaring me for a moment there, but into the game. Faceless versus MVP. It's a best of 3. The loser will play Mineski in the lower bracket. Winner proceeds to grand finals where they can watch from their throne. Down in the bottom below and, you know, scout out their opponents and see how things are going to go following final after this. So for now, we're going to have some call-outs coming out here. Yeah, of course. They used to play on MVP squad. So these guys, all old friends, all the Korean. Yeah, no friendly talk. We're enemies. were enemy. Black. And get your typing right. Alright, so we have MVP inside. They got a going on, so QO gonna be D'd out for a bit. Febby playing on the Juggernaut, Dubu on that Coddle, Raisin on the Jakiro, Velo. Also player we have a guy from Australia gonna be playing on Slaughter. He used to play on Space, a Aussie-ish squad that tried out for this. Didn't really go too hot. Unfortunately bowed out really early, but still quoting a new popular Korean song there, TT. Very good song actually. Yeah, so right now MVP gonna be on the right side. We'll introduce Team Faceless, the hybrid team, Singapore, Ice at the helm, Nyx Assassin gonna be on that, Ancient Apparition, XY, the Rubik, finally back from university, this guy, Dabs on his Black on his anti-mage, playing the anime mage. Alright, anime mage playing, and of course I think I have to be playing. Yep, he is going to be playing, and we got ourselves a DC. So maybe we're going to look at the ISIS has got some bad for us. I'm not too sure. Oh, that's a bad word. ISIS. Let it go. Let it go. That is that. Didn't know you could throw the mace that far. But yeah, this rude phrase. 6.86 China pub. Mamma mia. Looks a little bit PG. Yep, that game is pretty online. Get the out. Best hero in the game. I do agree on the orb effects. Best sound there. But yeah, look at this. Showing off his golden stuff. Alright, XY gonna run with boots. And down, we'll see where he is going to go. He is actually wandering very, very deep here into Radiant territory and is looking out for Observer wards. But he has been scouted here. This Observer ward probably gonna be denied, but XY gets himself caught out. So that is gonna be another D1 hero. No sentries. And no sentries on the Coddle as well. QO block, but Mr. Boots XY not going down. And the Korean Overlords, can they take a game off face? Can they win the series? I mean, it's high time we stop calling them the underdogs. They have been in the sea. They have earned the being a proper squad now. You know, no longer those little kids you see at the playground. They are now in the big leagues. They've been invited to multiple TIs. You know, they've been doing very well with TIs as well. So, you know, calling them underdogs feels weird now, but I think Faceless are still the better team. But, you know, whenever I cast, it's always going to be the other way around. So for you bettors, I apologize in advance. Are betting on the favorite team. Usually it does go the other way with. We'll see what happens here. Jab's going to pick up the rune here for the Timber as well. Two out of the ordinary, already packing a salve here early, expecting the heavy burst coming up from the Tinker. So we shall see how Ice maneuvers in the off lane. Assassin. He is known to be the death or two just to get that equilibrium on his side. You know, he calls it tactical feeding. We shall see. Rubik does look like it's going to be joining. He's going to be joining his buddy on the bottom lane as well. Febby going off lane with the Coddle of the Light. So we're going to have some really greedy lanes coming up from MVP. They want to punish this weak AA and mage lane, and yeah, you already can see Black is going to get a lot of pressure put on him. I'm not sure if they expected this. MVP are a aggressive team. So I expect QO to do nothing short of diving in this game. Well, go.
Certainly not.
Now Nuts does get the deny going, and yeah, he will actually get it. Dubu takes a chunk of damage from Nut here. QO meanwhile is going to be getting CS pretty okay. It will be 5. Okay, I say okay, not that okay. You laugh this, but then again, Laser is such a ridiculous spell to play against. And like I said, this is not going to be a Timber favorite lane, sort of some early ganks, but Coddle and Jakiro are not the. We'll have to see what happens. This lineup is also, this Coddle pickup is very favored by newbie. Black is taking a bit of back off there, eating Tangle, might even have to power up. See if they will be able to. I'm sorry, did I have CM on? Oh, default announcer. There we go. Default announcer up, but CM is kind of cute. It can get really annoying when you. It's nice when you win. I don't know why. But it feels that way, you know. She has that bug you even though you already know losing kind of. Meanwhile, Kyo is hitting level 3 now. No, he's really definitely caught up. And yes, we've got an invisible XY looking to make something happen here, but there's a lot of melee creeps attacking on this next assassin, so trading there would not be optimal of trades. Rubik, meanwhile, finds his level 2. Oh, we have Fabi just last hitting on the tower here. Here comes the Illuminate, missing on Black there, nearly gonna kill crit. Oh, Black! That blink tag, on that blink, not wanting to use it just yet. You know, 60 mana is. Oh, dude! Boo! Cancels the out. Knows what the anti-mage was playing at, and now Black. Bottle. Really not able to do much for his buddy there, only getting that Ice Vortex. It's gonna be a really chill lane for them. Not gonna be able to do anything. They'll be on the back foot for a bit, so Black gonna put his carrying skills to the test. Timbersaw is up to full again with that bottle. I really detest Korea, guys. I'm so sorry, I hate it. But Jabs is just gonna be trading efficiently here. QO getting the last hits, you know, 10 to 15. It's a little bit behind, but then you expect that. With that laser, but nope, this Kato is just too damn fast. 355 to the 335, even with boots. What happens when you ride a horse and when you short little legs that Rubik Jab still just way at QO. He does have rockets saved up. He has no skill points just yet, just holding it in like every good player. Jabs. He hits that level 5, the power spike could be there. I think he finds it. He has that laser, shooting, but he shot the creep. Jabs! You know, underperform. You know, these guys, they don't perform well under stress, but you know, it happens to the best of us. And now we're looking at his eyes in the bottom lane. He's found himself 3.5 levels, finds himself a regeneration rune, which will be perfect. Wasted eye jet. Jabs. So, redeemed there. They tried with moderately heroes in the early game. Yeah, my bad, guys. You know, cock up ice. But Jabs gets double kill after that crazy blunder there in the middle lane, missing that laser. Seeing that opportunity for a kill, but he gets that in return there. Now the double kill coming online. Well, getting that early BOT will be huge. Tinker and surges his bottle back, you know, ring coming on here onto MVP Fabi. He has to play a little bit careful. He does have, well, still on this cost, that extra point in Illuminate. Taking damage here, Fabi. Be careful. Healing ward still keeping up. Tango, the Coddle, with actually now Jabs solves up, drinks the bottle, and bottle back against the bottle, crowing as usual. You in the middle. You're looking here. Oh, meanwhile, Black jumping in very deep there. Has to be very careful. Gets a mana bun and mana break. Does get the last jump, but Jakiro coming in here against Nuts. Has to be careful there. Black back. He has a lot of ring of regeneration, so Panels rings in. Likes his life, so rings on them. I really think they can kill him. Level 1 Illuminate. It does do a little bit of damage, but really don't expect that Black here unless he is very callous here. Jabs meanwhile gets a chakram to the face. QO has reached and actually pressure this Tinker really well with that chakram hit. So it does depend on the chakrams, how many hits he can get on. Sure, it is coming. Mounting here as the Jakiro hits level 4 with the level 2 Liquid Fire. Black really can hold the wave. They have Rubik, they have that, they have Ancient Apparition. Guys are not anti-pushers. They have Fade Ball for a little bit of fun stuff, but it's not enough. They have roamed some heroes down to the middle lane, get that EXP. I think they really want that Ice Blast on. Apparition. Have to really sacrifice some of the manpower here on the top end. Hopefully they get to that power spike in time, but the Tinker hit that level 6 now, about halfway to his build. Probably, unless he gets another multi-kill, he'll probably go for just to be able to sustain the mana, but otherwise could be quick boost of travel. You know, there's some spot here when he's playing Tinker. We'll see how it goes here. Jabs. He has gone for the really bursty build, so travel early could help to land some ganks around the map. We'll have to see here. Black is about to lose his tier 1 tower, getting roasted. And Febby. Oh, Jabs meanwhile having a clash here with this Timbersaw. Timbersaw not wanting the chance is going to just play a little bit safe. Jabs popping that invisibility there. Jabs to be safe, but Black gonna have to watch himself here. Tower about to go down. Febby kill that one. Do they get the deny though? Oh, that's huge. Finding that, and whenever you get that against a you already see Febby just going battle rage there. Spinning away, getting the miss on that tower hit. You know, I felt like there could have been a little bit more that zoned a little bit more. Try and focus on zoning the Faceless heroes out before going for the tower push. But in the end, you know, it's still a tower down. It's still map control shrinking here for Faceless. That's why you want to down that map control against a anti-mage lineup. And we already have that Febby Juggernaut pushing in very deep here. We have Dubu, we have Jakiro. Jakiro not let up here. Level 5 Level 3 liquid fire is just gonna slowly melt this tower down, and there's really nothing much you can do about it. Velo find himself some extra network. Size is allowed to get to level 7 though, so he has that Vendetta option ready. He has not moved out of the lane yet. Slaughter will report, I think, the second happens. Jabs has started finally skilling some march on the machine, not having got that rearm yet, as he has not got flying boots. So no real reason for now. The Port Awards now got Jabs dire side, but they have actually stacked up the wave a little bit. Pull it back, trying to get another wave of farm, but Black not gonna say yes to that one. Is definitely gonna be pulling this one back. Try and burn some mana of Febby. Febby doesn't have the Omni Slash just yet. Getting there. Once he gets there, there is some kill potential. There is a misblink from Black, or if Nuts gets a little bit close. Right off, so he has to be careful. Flood Febby. Oh, there goes the space once again. Clears out the wave. You know, just a little bit of harassment. Nuts taking that Illuminate. Well, Juggernaut does have 9 magic stick charges, and we have that Illuminate ready for action. Nuts is scouted out perfectly here. Well, it's done for Jabs, so the clock is ticking. Big things happen here, but the Tinker was allowed to farm into his power level. So we'll have to see if this can stop it. Stacks going on here. Arcane Room scouted. Oh, that's a bad spot in XY. The chains come back in, but oh, looks like the chains are gonna stop by the Nyx Assassin. They lock down the Timbersaw, and this is a big kill to get the missile lands as well. Get the kill on that Timber. The Nyx Assassin proving why hero against that Timber, and you know, gaining across, taking their own, stopping it back. A lot of stun as well for that Tinker to gap. Very well done there. They do get kill. Face 4-0. Take a look at that gold graph, and then let's swing over to net worth. The Jabs Tinker. Okay, that gold graph favoring. There, almost 2,000 now in favor for them. Febby taking it back of his own. Gets to that level 6. He finds it. So Black try and contest. Blink away by Febby. Yeah, gonna lose mana. Just what anti-mage does. He doesn't really care about you. Has he gone for stats? Yep, it's gone for. Is it fair to call it the burning build? Just built towards those stats. Make it happy here. The crush comes out. There's gonna be the dual breath. I think Nyx Assassin is in trouble here. Ice. We talked about tactical feats. He missed stun, but that's a tactical miss stun, right? Velo gonna hit. There's a smack down the mana, but pick him out, and being is gonna go down by the tower. So at least Ice goes down with a big to the fish. And, well, that is going to benefit him for sure. Febby, meanwhile, getting some space here in the top lane as they pull away support, save Ice's crisis. Meanwhile, middle lane, what's up? Because 0-2 fun start for himself. Maybe we'll see go for a Pipe of Insight or even a casual cook. I've seen Timbersaws go for such items at the start now to try and resist burst into them. We'll see if that's going to be the case here. So far, Black is not any kind of danger yet. Observe the wards. And yeah, no real threat coming to him. I think Faceless can really just safely leave there. like being an experienced anti-mage, should not be able to get caught. I mean, the only real stun here is the Slaughter, and he does have a Blink Dagger. So as I say that, he's now gonna get that false sense of security and get jabs. That kill and jabs could be huge here. The Mud Golems all under there, and they crush onto the anti-mage. Is there gonna be a kill? There is not. The Amplify is still there. Do they get the Omni Slam? No, he gets the TP of experienced player. Gonna be able to get the kill, and now the Ice Blast coming through. Is there gonna be follow-up? No sir, just gonna be softening them up, just knocking them back. And what is happening? Slaughter, what? March just prevented him from actually. He didn't have the TP. That was sad. Getting a DC coming out, QO having some computer problems, definitely. Gotta be careful. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe it will be pointed out to us. But right now, Faceless are leading 6-1 at 12 minutes in, and like I said, I don't think anyone else is very surprised about this. Still have been a very successful team as a crisp plays. I still bears of habits, but still, it's all habits and not throw for nothing. It's throw for a purpose. Greater good. And right now, tier 2 tower is gonna fall. That is shrinking for Faceless. It's a tier 2 down. Now the anti-mage gonna have even less farm to farm. Fabi still wants to use blade on someone, and it looks to be the target of choice. But will he be able to burst it down? In question. Yes, 700 health. Beefy guy. That's still coming up pretty nicely there. Goes into Vendetta form. Look for QO again. QO always the prime target. You want to get the Ice Blast. It's very off the mark there. So, not going to be able to find it. The Ice Blast though. Oh, model of the light. He knows. He knows this. He's walking haphazardly. This back right here. And yep, he runs in a straight line. Gets the mana burn. Chakras himself up. Time and fat for Ice to up. And they get the old man. And now Velo still looking for picks here, but not really liking his chances against side. Still not be pushing the issue for now, but this is really rough here for MP. The anti-mage getting free farm. Tinker as well, 9k right now, 6,000 net worth, really starting to surpass the entire Radiant squad by a mile here. This guy is getting all the farm he wants, maybe build an early Aghanim. Good potential. As MVP's pushing lineup is starting to get halted here because of the Tinker's early lead. Why? Sipping on his bottle, Ryzen just looking for a kick here. Does find, does pop that smoke, immediately reveals the Observer One. Nyx Assassin, meanwhile, dying that middle lane. Watch out here. Is there going to be a jump here? Taking a lot of the damage that eats up a Squad, so why does not actually get it. Oh, what? Why would you TP in there? Oh man, Abs TP in the lane there. I really apologize, guys. You guys are gonna be hating me for this one, but really looks like a fight was. But Tinker TP'd in this, thinking he could save the lane, and over to that Slaughter. So now he's trying to miss any more kills. MVP Velo has that Blink Dagger, has been putting it to use to pull MVP back on the board there, and Liquid Fire is gonna start in. Tinker, it's going to be a very quick tower here for MVP. They have the healing ward as well. Do they have an initiators? 8 seconds on that Ice Blast, and Halo is just waiting for their faces. We see it here. The jump in there, XY, oh man, with a really good prediction here. Will catch XY out. Do they get... Do not. The spin stolen here on XY. It's going to counter up the Fabi Juggernaut. Juggernaut doesn't have any outs right now. He doesn't have the... Well, it's going to back up and Rocket's going to hit. But he lands it. Fabi will drop. Monolith though, backing onto Ice. He's just gonna spike it away. Rockets will come in, and so far they've bought enough time for this Tinker to come back there. He didn't save the tower though. Catch out this hero. Comes out and is gonna get the guy away. He does get the Hood of Defiance here, so he wants to resist some of that damage incoming. Really not enough. Output right now, as you can see, MVP just didn't really have the guns to take out that Rubik. Yeah, Ryzen. Gonna go for it now, to jump forward and get a double crush if they want that. They get the well, and Japs gives up. shot there by that twin head dragon. Try an ice path, tag out ice. 3 ices on him. Not gonna catch him that easy. Observer ward, meanwhile, going to be. Is the observer ward? Healing ward. It's gonna be dropped down here. MVP top themselves right up below, looking for big gank here. Ice. It's gonna be the target. He blinks for it. He loses his stun already, but instantly from X1 will get that bailout. Alright, Ice. He gets. Why is roll there, but the Ghost Scepter so early on the XY way just right here. Himself free and even manages to dodge the crush with a stolen spin. Oh man, why so hard to pick? Why just survives. This guy just doesn't want to die in nuts. Freezes QO under the tower and well, get a hold of this as QO just dying non-stop. Game really hard to break here with so many hard counters on the board below, just putting back with those crushes, but XY just outplaying rather the whole MVP lineup slash dodging, and then subsequently that return smash as well on that Slaughter. Really big play so far. The smoke breaks here. XY gonna get found out here, but he needed to amplify. Get out by that spin. Gonna spin himself to safety, even get himself some bomb, but XY gonna go step. Culminate blast, the Dubu is going to port himself out of there. The Ice Blast is going to be off the mark. MVP look like they do not relent. Here. They want to push forward, Ryzen going for that Yule Scepter. More control coming out, trying to lock down this anti. Has been pretty much under game. Has surpassed that Tinker in terms of. He has been making space for his buddy there. Meanwhile, Jakiro in trouble. Just so much carapace and lack of wage contribution. Void on that 1 health Jakiro. Oh, the crush coming in, finding Rubik. Get out here this time. Houdini, do you kill yourself out this time? Ice. And yes, he does. XY survives. Just kidding. It as a Ice Blast is going to tap Juggernaut, so softens the Slaughter. I think they will get the kill there. QO. Careful, just pulling out of there. He does pop the shield. Oh, they find the anti-mage, but is this going to be enough? There is still a lot of damage there. Go through, and Black will survive. Heavy power threads at strength, and pretty much full health is going to resist tank pretty easily. And Kyo finds himself another Arcane Rune. That's going to be perfect there for an Imbecile user, but is it enough? Damage so far, like I said, has been pretty lackluster here from Faceless. So Faceless is just so crisp on their plays. The Rubik just making so much space for the team. Oh, jabs. Oh, coming out again. The Kato is gonna get hit by a huge Ice Blast. The mana. So here on Ice, he gets actually what's stolen there. Amplified damage. Not the best one to get, but Nix's ass is just surviving so much. Quite to calm the cockroach. But Jabs, meanwhile, recharging rockets. He's waiting for another. Might look to blink on the eye and blow someone up. Low, but now here comes the Slaughter with a follow-up here. Is enough. Baby comes in, gets the Omni Slash across, jumps over to XY, and what a nice bounce to get his. Is it gonna be up? Yes, he does. Gets the cross, but Black is here. The clean kill. Off with his head, Fabi. With the heal one, or is he? Oh, meanwhile, jumps there, kills the chops off the. They lose more than they bargained for. Now, ooh, we're gonna catch nuts there. This is gonna be pretty nice. Gets the right click there. Nope. Timbersaw teases it with it. In the end, chains it across and gets the kill instead. So 7-4, starting to, scratch a few kills, but is it gonna be enough here? Black is still sitting pretty here with 3-0, 3 KS. Looking really nice. Of last before the Yasha being able to jungle more efficiently, and even solo Yasha comes out. So it's still clock on MVP. Are taking a lot of towers. There's only one tier 1 taken here, Faceless, and this tier 2, or rather last tier 2, I want to go down here to MVP. So they have a lot of net worth on their board, but still Faceless charge on that net worth as they have farmed more. They have killed more. It's still anyone's game at this point. UO getting tagged here. Ice. Oh, a huge Ice Blast coming in there. And just avoid that Ice Blast somehow. Don't bashed by Roshan. Out of my lawn. That's what Roshan says. Ice. Scouting gets revealed there. This is not the plan. Oh, there you go. Finds him. Marks him with the Amplifier. And I think Ice going down here unless he makes some spectacular plays. Here comes the chainsaw.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. Heavy. QO corner him, take him out. So without that Nyx Assassin doing the scouting, and have the secondary Ice Blast, find himself the Midas. Still going to be a matter of time before that Ancient and that huge power spike that he all game. But MVP, they take this opportunity, go for that Roshan, you know. Power of the Slaughter lineup, you know, you get a catch, you get the drop on an enemy, you are able to pick up that Aegis for yourself, do damage here. And now Roshan is going to be claimed here by the Radiant. I don't think any kind of thing will stop it, and they will on the Juggernaut. 14 now, the kill score is looking pretty nice here comparing to the early game. MVP starting to claw back into this. The Timbers all starting to climb as well. Anti 11,000. Now done on him. The Manta comes out. There are going to be very limited options that to pick off the Let's spin here in the middle lane. Let's has that Ice Blast. Really wants that level 11. Gets that extra damage on. It's just a really good book. No notes. A little bit unfortunate there, but we do get the diffusal here. And so just getting that value Dasha, getting that extra burst. And of course purging XY's pesky. Of course size the space. Some people in circles. Gonna be chipping away at this. Just push it out, you know, try maybe draw some attention to yourself. PP looks like they're not about to let up. They are going to be knocking tier 3s very soon. Nuts finally hitting his level 11. Boy, that jabs and 8 lens on him. Doesn't pick up the Aghanims early, so just going to pick the 8. Longer laser, more damage as well. And Aghanim Scepter is the most crucial high ground holding item that you can possibly get. And he did start out with a big amount of money. Having that early is... They drop a sentry, they find it, observe, munch that eyeball out, and Slaughter, Vanguard on board, just really wants to soak frontline damage, maybe even position into a guard, could be useful as well. Black, meanwhile, doing the rat here, have QO just walking past that, do not know that Ice is scouting, and always pack some dust. Get him. We want to get this Timbersaw. There's an assassination being plotted here. Do they find a QO? Is pretty darn tanky. Has the Hood of Defiance, has the Bloodstone for a quick exit if he wants to. The Ice Blast is gonna miss that. They know the Ice Blast is not available for this Hydro defense. That is... Heal up, Slaughter runs in there looking a hopeful pick. Does he find it though? Febby is low. He has to be careful there. Crush Wave, letting that healing ward top him back up. XY has spin again. The Ice Blast, like I said, is going to be a rough one to hold, but there are no creep waves. March of the machine. Hell of a Black, meanwhile, still going to enjoy his time here on the bottom lane. I think MVP might be forced to peel away from the assault. Delay that H timing. And yeah, looks like Jakiro will port back soon up, and the rat has worked. Black. Game of chicken there. Looks like MVP are not going to let up. They know that this is required. XY dodges the crush. Whip there. Febby gets a counter spin across. Up in range. He's here. A huge chunk of damage. He loses the age. Big ones to get as well. Losing the ages without any kind of defense. Now this tower down to half health it may be. But I think it has to get MVP off enough. XY just so many disjoints. So many dogs. Game. Really just off MVP. The spin timings on this guy has been huge so far. And you can see this ping in multiple colors pinging Rubik. Just find him. Will be bailout time here as the Tinker seems good when high ground defense, and Timbersaw looking at Anti-Mage. It's gonna be chaining across, doing some damage, but Black knows he can fight this. Yeah, Black doesn't be knocked half health, but he's pretty tanky at this point, not gonna be too worried about things. It looks like MVP are gonna smoke. They're gonna look for a pick off here. The Ice Blast sends bottom, I imagine. QO just coming in with the tower push. I think Nyx Assassin really wants in. Oh no, he gets the charcoal, he misses that. Now the stun comes out. That's a big one to get. The Mana Boy could be coming in, but a big ice pass. And the cross falls out. Black is dead. The chainsaw massacre on the bottom. Febby with the great timing. Oh, actually, credit for that. Yeah, with the crush, I was so confused how the Ice Pop hit so many, and that was the setup. Perfect here from the fish, and with 3 crucial heroes down on the face, without buyback on the end, could be MVP. Time to shine. Tinker knows this. He buys back immediately, and this could be the opening MVP need. They kill the Tinker again. Quite open for them. This also could be giving back. It could be possible that they didn't have buyback. Or they didn't want. Either way, MVP are gonna force this. Bait out the smart middle, and now they go in for the middle lane. Sneaky bastards, the Koreans. They get the middle tower, get the top tower, they get by an Ice Blast. Turns out the healing ward will top them up. It lasts longer than the Ice Blast. Not upgraded by Aghanim's just yet. But take heavy damage and not target themselves. To be a little bit careful there. And time to bail here. Febby throwing an Ice Path out there just in case Ice was lurking in around the corner. They get the tier 3 tower and they should sense right now. Get on the bottom lane. Pull out for now. Wait for another Aegis. Wait for another pick. Go in and punish Faceless lack of positioning. Right now, Ice sneaks down to bottom lane, finds an arcane rune, jabs as well. Still trying to work towards the Aghanim Scepter. Buyback really hurt him bad. Really broke his back in terms of the funds, and he's square one there, farming the wave, pushing out the wave against his anti-mage's will. And with the two lanes constantly pincered here by MVP, you know, there's pressure on these two lanes to force them in. It makes it hard for Faceless because you keep this control, and that's why losing that tier tower in the top lane too early not ideal. As you lose control of the jungle, you just open more space for your opponent to farm. The Ice Blast streaks across, gets Ryzen on the tail end of it, but doesn't really do much. Tags him, and now Febby, you know, the march has been used middle. Is it time to go middle here? Top. Bad middle, I mean top. Oh no, oh Rubik going in, but this time he's so careful, he gets Omni. And now, well, you dodge magic, but you can't dodge the going in here. Timbersaw, what to feed here? Does he have the Saruku? Black out with that Mana Void, and time there will be no bailout from friends. Oh, Velo taking a huge chunk of damage as well. Black has arrived. He has finished farming. Evidence time. It's 3 AM, but there are no creeps here to help the push. So it looks like MVP are going to committing to these guys. Just really wants to commit to the push. Febby dropping low. Anti-Mage coming in as well. They juggernaut kill, and that's all they need. They get the kill. They have to force stop into Crunch. Chakram just a little bit short. The blinding light as well, burning him, dodging him out of, pushing him out of Chakram range. Assassin stops and now he gets again by this anti-mage. Just over aggression here from MVP. Finally gets punished. 4 heroes down. Rexes. Oh boy, not looking good for them. MVP pulling out, and this game, you know, looking at the game, you know, it could be saying, oh, win one, you know, it's not too bad, right? MVP? Wrong. Faceless, they are a stronger defense lineup, you know, getting that timing to farm, getting the timing to get those extra equipment, getting the Aghanim Scepter, size huge to hold Hydro, getting the Aghanim Scepter on Tinker could be huge. Put that high ground defense going. Jabs just needs a little bit more, 2,000 more. But, you know, just needs small loan of $2,000 and he will find it. The Ice Blast is gonna miss. For a peek there, trying to find maybe a hit, and then Nyx Assassin goes first, but no, not gonna be the case here. Febby gonna use the spin in the middle lane, trying to pressure. They still are trying to get wrecked, but then they get wrecked. Will it be enough? The Spike Carapace finds him again. This Timbersaw just can't catch a bloody break. Yeah, he gets chained away. He's low. The thing, what? No, he does not. Careful of the blue fear. He ports out of their Ice was really to join in on their murder spree, but not to find it. Yen. Ryzen. Set her up. No shadows as well. Dubu charging up the block. Febby. That time to farm. Let's take a look at net worth once again. B God or little B God. 18,000 net worth now on his. Huge and in charge. Link is here on board. It's hard to kill him. I think it's gonna be hard to kill him short of overcommittal. Bottom lane is 4,000 in favor of him. Oh, the Timbersaw comes again. Sees the no, that's not my scene. Deal out of here. So you look at that, Velo getting charged once again. They might want to look for a jabs kill. Oh no, the 4-staff. He 4-staffs into this high thing. Very confused there. And even the Hadouken coming out here and just striking them down. And Velo really wants to beat up this double wall. They're taking a lot of rocket shots to the base. They will survive without the Ice Blast. Will it land? He just tags them with fighting. Oh no, Nick's Assassin jumping in, trying to get a kill, and this is just ice, and knowing when to bail out and when not. But I think he off more than he can shoot. Oh, Fabi missing. Actually trying to time that well, but in the end, do they go for the Omni Slash from Fabi? Ice here. Do they actually commit it? No, they do not. They blow him up, but XY might be joining and XY will be holding hands in the fountain as they spectate this upcoming match or upcoming fight there. 3 versus 5. It's gonna be rough here. Kiro gets the Eel Scepter on the base defender. Jab is low. They might find with the Usual Blade finds it and whip this base defender down. The X-Mates wipe them all out. The Mother Boy, oh boy, takes 3. Little B-God has arrived and he clears them all out. Handily saves the base, and oh boy, Faceless. So close to losing a Rex there with crazy dives of Ice and XY, but in the end, avoid onto him. Should have picked up that Lincoln Sphere. Should have really picked it up and punish the anti-mage. Sundles the Cabal. I don't think you can kill this guy. It's not happening. It's not happening, and don't try it. Here comes the Roshan. It's up. Will Faceless pull through? Will they survive long enough for the Academics to start arriving? Nuts, having survived these couple fights there, dying only the once. $500 away from that Aghanim Scepter upgrade, and that is almost game-breaking here. Matchup, the healing was so important. They're shutting healing for 17 whole seconds. It's just insane. And right now, Spada has the Vanguard, 4-star Blink Dagger already, but match for what? The OQO still low, the Ice Blast, you know, really a little bit short of triggering that death kill. Velo is ready to jump in again. He has been finding those pick-off precision jumps there, but really not enough. And here comes Black. He's ready. He's ready for some fight. He gets Ice Blast. Is it going to be enough? The mantle comes out. They lift up on Jakiro. Fabi going in. They want to jump on nuts there, but gets them two steps. Just interruptions. Velo, no, out of mana. He could get brought down here. The fish going to alleviate them. Black is wicked sick and with a reason as well. Kiro tries to chain himself away. He does. Step away, but Nuts will be turning on the super rifle. Doesn't get him. Fabi goes into the Omni Smash. Finds Black though. Take one more critical, find it. But no, the Chakram comes out. Finish Black. That's a big kill to get. Lose 4 heroes for it though, but it does stop FL from getting that kill on the anti-mage. That saved them. If they had not gotten AM there, they would have probably lost the game really hard, as the Aegis would have gone the other way. MVP, they'll revive faster. They have this opening to make the Aegis. Can they find it? Is the real question here. The Timbersaw coming in middle lane. I feel like this Timbersaw is more of a hindrance than anything here. Really should be pick up that Lincoln Sphere to protect the team, not yourself, bro. You don't die, but your team dies. They fuck along with you, man. You are that mana bomb. You are that spy on the in the internal there for Faceless. Oh, I think you do that. Maybe something like TA, you know, less mana to burn. Powerful against AM as well. The Ice Blast comes down, just tagging anyone that might have been there. Server, well, creep wave for here. 2 hours, starting to add on the pressure here. 5 seconds. He's got 46. So long going for level 20 freaking 4, and now Roshan is gonna get done here by the Radiant. Do they have a contest coming here? Nick Assassin looking for the white man. He finds the Gandalf. Down he goes, Fabi, keeping his eyes on the prize. Looks for that Aegis. Here comes Ice Blast. Huge there. Fabi should not be perturbed by this one. He starts the Eel Scepter on the Ice. He takes a Macro Pyre. It's more of a sauna than anything. Too much damage, but Ice tagged with flames right now. Can he blink? Can't blink for a couple of seconds. Fabi looking for target. The Eel Scepter is there. They find another Ice Path, and then the Cockroach spray out. Void. Face. No buyback on that count as well. Like it will be up and Black to hold the line. The Tinker getting dangerously close to Aghanims. Doesn't have buyback if you pick it up, but I don't care. No, he's going for a Hex. Okay, no Aghanims for him. He doesn't want those multi-rockets. A little gimmick Hex. Yeah, I blame him. Juggernaut, a really slippery bugger to catch. Hex will do just the job there. Right now, MVP. Targets again, the 2-man squad, the Kiro Slaughter. Did they find any kills? I don't know. Right now, I think Ice is the true diver of this guy. is not going to be able to find anything. The charge kill here from Rubik is huge as well, being able to clear out creep waves and just really stem the bleeding. Pushing, and this Rex hanged on since the 20-minute mark, still staying fresh. Buddy here, a little bit weathered, but really not to worry about. And now the green creeps start marching on the Dire base, are going to just collapse at the front door. Them into gold, picks up the Aghanim Scepter, and so does Timbersaw. But guess what? That means more mana for black. Definitely gonna be happy. Subu has that point booster on him, building that Aghanim Scepter as well. Very surprised it took so long for him to pick it up. You know, it has been pretty much the ward, the position 6 almost, ward ditch. So, well, referred to wards. Febby. Yeah, I think maybe he needs a Blink Dagger, but then again, that he's currently working on. I don't really blame him. The magic damage has been really immense here in the team. After his spin, he can't afford to start bypass all that magic damage because of how it locks down his DPS potential. But right now, I really like how the BKB is picked up, allows him to just BKB and run up. And I use the Diffusal Blade more aggressively, pick off target. I also like how Ice is just fearlessly just roaming around and see Assassin gets out of this. You know, see I think newbie KP Assassin recently against IG just Korean non-stop and just kept throwing the IG heroes back. And a long push to result in a big win, but now Ice starts off with the stun. The Ice Blast is going to be on the mark here. They find him. The Eel Scepter, a little bit weird, very funny interaction there. They get the chain across, and now that is ready to try and find that kill. QO trying to run away from his problems. Get out of there. He's just buying time for his buddies, and now QO gonna scepter himself up. There is Darkroom coming in, just cutting away at the trees. Still. Dabs. That Aghanim's getting that 8 lens. Lock them down. So yeah, it looks like he did hacks in the end. I had a little discussion with his friends. Did it pick up the hacks and the Aghanims instead. 4 rockets are more effective. Well, how's the white win? Don't have his Aghanim just yet, so apparently Gandalf the Great really needs that upgrade going. You know, fight permanently. But really screw around with his anti-mage. He uses his Manta. Could really mess around with him, but QO farming here, he has been the frontline bait game, and we see his frontline here. Oh, the first hit bash, yeah, what the hell? Round the corner, first hit bash.
Shall die by my blade.
Worst things, 5 worst things to happen to you. Looks like we have Ice again, just scouting there, waiting for the Timbersaw. The next assassin. Yeah, looking to spike that. He will spike that. Yep, spike that in the... Now get the first again. Where's that Ice Blast? Gonna be off the mark there. Nuts is gonna be fired over that one, definitely. On the wrist there. Right? I don't think they'll kill him anyway. Timbersaw has started building real tanky. Building into that Lotus Orb, I imagine. Might be Shiva's guard. Lotus doesn't seem bad an idea as well, but now QO starts with that starts with that bash. But for him, does not have that mana void to deal with. Gonna see if there are gonna be any other pickoffs here, but meanwhile Febby looking to really make a full use of this BKB, not gonna be peeling back here. Playing against split push, you have to really make the right calls, when to pull back, when to get those trades, and I really gotta say I like MVP making so far, but they still have been deterred long enough to wear off. Faceless has been playing the perfect game of cat and mouse, throwing them around the map there, and well, I know. Real rough. Febby doesn't have his Aegis anymore. Ice still tagging along, and I'm surprised they do not have it. Ice moves up, and now he's punished. Here comes the fish. They were triggered by his earlier play. A big kill coming in. Wings cross all of them. The BKB deployed. No, sorry, they find the kill. The Eel Scepter is here. They find the Nixus that gets completely annihilated. Now Faceless. They look down the barrel of a push. A huge one to come from that. But there's anti-mage. There's always hope when it's 3 AM. Is holding on to that buyback for now. XY buys out of it. Black still has that Lincoln's QO. Stay away from your friends. Stay away from your friends, QO. Stay away from those friends of yours. Don't want to blow them all up. This guy just waiting for the juicy skill. Gonna do a lot of damage. Friends, buddy. Didn't hit the mutant. We should be good. We should be good. Killing off the stolen healing ward traitor. Jams. How's he looking here, Io? So far, I really got to get up to this game. Full of action, full of critical disease. Lots of ice. I'll let you decipher what that really means, but lots of ice, lots of entity. Game fresh. Now black fearlessly middle. Yeah. Be the slaughter, he blinks though. Below. Back off there. No one wants to deal with big bad black. Okay, 31,000, 22,000 on that Kiro Timber Saw, and really no surprises that the AM is pretty much maxed out right now. Could even pick up a moonshot, munch on that. Thought moonshots. Doesn't look edible. Following black ground. Sitting pretty at 2,005 right now.
It is mine.
Now Kiro. Dr. Shiva's got, and I'm looking at this number right here, and I'm not feeling good for his buddies. He got some amount of HP. They're tanky guys. How tanky? Well, you must use 5 and I don't know. Black. Dagenham Scepter on the bright side. Almost done here for the Coddle. Hero. Divas. Stone. Waiting for ages. I thought I was missing something. Waiting for ages. Giving Black more time to farm, you know, I would say that, but at this point, he's pretty packed, and with the Assault Cuirass, amplified damage is just going to remove basic armor off that Assault Cuirass. He does blink aggressively though. This could be the time now. Black is jumped on there. The ice pop, they start there with the Omni Sentinels onto the Stantiers. Doesn't do enough damage. The Mantis Style comes out and looks like it's pay time, baby. Guys, Claws coming in, not find him right on the dome. Gets him, and now the Omni Slash stolen here from XY finds the Jakiro. He spins himself into the air, gets the back by the paintball to Tinker though. Gonna get the Juggernaut will melt down. Does not actually jam. Surviving low here to Sheep. Gonna tag him down, but is it gonna be enough? Black is there, waiting with that Mana Boy. I've got a special present for you, buddy. Where's that Mana Boy? Working.
What happened?
Now, a 4-man wipe here. MVP, Faceless, just getting a easy win, and right as the Roshan respawned, well, as if Valve couldn't have timed it any better. Get that instant respawn. Black, drop something. Maybe just give it to the Tinker, you know, use his bottle for a bit. He is slightly vulnerable, or maybe size, you know. Beat it, bait, you know, bait with a second life. Always good to have. P Febby. You don't even want to survive that onslaught on that Roshan in time. Still, of course, say that for, you know, suspense, but really no suspend here. Black is just going to town on everyone. Lots of anti-mage, not really caring about what's in his way. Pretty much got that nice initiation there, just not enough damage. This Juggernaut cannot afford to just play him. Needs a bit more damage, you know, really needs like maybe even a, I don't know, MKB, I think even a Desto is not going to cut it here. It's going to take a lot to bring down Black, and that's through his buyback as well. Now the Aegis is on the Tinker. It's going to be easy to catch him off. Assassin will pick himself a cheese, so that is a full power up for that guy. Meanwhile, as that Dominate, he is going MKB, like I said, but We have been struggling to tracks for so long here, but Faceless, stubborn cockroaches, they are not gonna die here. I was referring more to. He dies a lot, but you know, scouting done. Makes the space for his buddies. A lot of them just overcommit there on bottom lane. Rough. The anti-mage is getting out of control. Not sure what they can do to stop him. I'll like to... maybe it's time to make side back. Does anti-mage die even once in the game before it ends? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Game number 1 of this best of 3. I guess it is 2. We have missed out on 46 hours. Oh, 6 hours of the action Dota here. We have Envy struggling to take racks and anti-mage just getting big and pretty much only dying once or twice there. Not really caring about enemy action. One is back. This is the best of 3 in the final here of the group for Dota Pit. 5 winner will proceed to the grand final. Loser proceed to fight Mineski in a bo3 tomorrow. So it's gonna be intense. No slouches. You don't want to play against Mineski because you will be playing against a Radiance. That is one of the biggest motivators not wanting to play Mineski. Mr. Miracle. That Radiance strategy, the Radiance guidebook, call it right now. Open on his lap, like, what hero should I build right?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Black Stain. Okay,
Radiant structures are
time for waiting has time to bang on the tier. Looks like I'm gonna be playing safe a little bit more. Just chill a little bit. Don't want to risk any kind of crazy plays. Don't want to have to be forcing out a buyback here for himself. I really have doubts as to whether or not he will be dying here. Nuts, meanwhile, just gonna pick up the Vlads that AM left behind. Live again, this guy always support through and through. Rubik has the Blink Dagger as well, the Timber Chain available. Still managed to keep death at a low count. Pause comes out. Really low on resources of dealing with this. Very rough. Happen. I mean, with big item, maybe if Slaughter starts picking up damage, it could happen. A Desolator maybe might be able to find damage to put onto this A. This guy is hard to kill. Speaking of which, you know, this version has been great so far. Metas evolve. We got the Pony's last version. I can't remember what Warlock meta, the Undying Warlock meta, Race Rush meta. A lot of metas have been coming out, you know, but really looking forward. About 38 days, 39 days, 38. King is coming in 38 days, and along with 6.69. Sorry, 6.9. Yep. Oh no, Coddle of the Light. Nice. It's assassinated by the anti-mage. The Amplify is on now at a cool 16. Broken, and I say completely. Because inverted commas ever. Fabby. Gonna be able to find a way to punch out into that base. Not with Tinker. Constantly pushing out the way. Happening. It does seem like the slow bleed outs that I'm used to seeing here. Against the really strong or Febby bounced on, get that Abyssal Blade on him and just melts him right away. So has to be careful. Nuts as well. Has the Agate's upgrade. Hag here on Febby. Good death. Now that Battle Fury. All that life decisions, man. Make your choices at level 1. Might grow to regret it at level 20. 19. MVP Phoenix feeling the pain. Oh, here comes the Ice Blast shooting up top. They might find the X-Mates now. They get another bash. They get a following back. I think they were just messing at straws there. Again, the Omni Slash stolen. Come on. How many times do you want to give it away? XY just two away. Mid Omni Slash. First hit bash in this hero. Doesn't really matter. Gets a huge nuke. onto the team of MVP, and there was only one guy and one charlatan here on the side, stealing on me slash, but here comes Black, ready to knock down the tower, knock down the base here, not taking prisoners. Black is up to 7,000 gold now, not stand on. Assassin is here, What is Arch Spectre?
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
Alright,
attack.
and yeah, Black is gonna hang away at this. And now they go on to Ice doing Ice things, but he had to cheat at the last moment. Just, well, not a time to spare. Oh, Will really lagging out there, getting so many particles. Like QO, they land the stun there onto QO. He gets blown up, Velo running away, and that's why have a buyback. He does not. In the grave, he doesn't have the buyback, and I'm not sure MVP have the tools to deal with this anti-mage. PM all day, every day, caught over there, controlling the daytime. Did you all spike? Oh man, Ice, clever pun. Spike, yeah. You, Ice. Are Dota 2 dad jokes?
Radiant's middle tower.
But yeah, of course, yeah, there was a huge spike. We all received it. I got it too. But then these guys are just buddies right now. We have the most useless ultimate in all history. Croatia. Bring on him, immediately getting onto dodge and bash. XY gets hit as well. MVP Febby really trying to make something happen here. I don't know why the anti-mage was he just not dying this game. There is no way. There we go. Going in, Ryzen trying to get something done. Break the Lincoln, they go in with the crowd. AM says, is this really your best? He looks, comes out, they damage is not enough. They just walk through the trying to get XY, they trying to get anything. Baby, try BKB your way out of this. Nope, Carl sundered, and the GG comes out 20. Next and don't. So here for Black, this has been while coming now. PP will fall in game 1. Dota Pit Season 5 C upper bracket final. Oh man, Faceless. B-Gods, anti-mage, I can say. And yeah, Faceless gonna take game 1. Very simple game 1. Stop the push early game.